The iPhone 13 was announced this year, 2021. But then the iPhone 11 has been 2 years old since it came out in 2019. These are two very solid iPhone, variants, but should you upgrade if you're using an iPhone 11, or you can wait till the iPhone 14? Well, that's why I'm here today, so let's just get started. Now, beginning the differences, we'll start off with the price. The iPhone 11 is now retailing at $499, whilst the iPhone 13 is at $799 depending on the storage variant. If you're going for the baseline storage, then you're going to get it for $699. So that is one major factor. If you care about price and budget, well, this is for you. In terms of storage, the Apple ecosystem has now done away with the 64GB variant. So on the iPhone 11, you will still be getting a 64GB storage variant, but on the iPhone 13, you're going to start from 128GB. And for $699 for 128GB for the price of an iPhone, I think it's a good deal. The next feature we'll be looking at is the build and design. Now, the design and the build, there are clear differences between these two smartphones, because of course the iPhone 13, just like the iPhone 12, has a boxy design with curved edges. Not too boxy, but yeah, it's still boxy. And the iPhone 11 comes with this smooth rounded edges design. If that also is something you care about, then you should take that into consideration as well. Now, still on the design and the build, the iPhone 13 is coming with a smaller notch, which gives the display up to 20% real estate display. You are getting enough space and these thin bezeled display on the 13 than you would get on the 11, because the 11 has a bigger notch. The iPhone 13 is coming with ceramic shield protection, which will protect your smartphone from damages in case it drops. Well, on the iPhone 11, you are not really getting that, so your iPhone is not free from cracks in case you drop them. The iPhone 13 is IP68 water resistant rating, and the iPhone 11 is the same. But there is a bit of a difference here. The iPhone 13 can be submerged into water up to 6 meters deep, whereas the iPhone 11 can only go up to 2 meters deep in water. So if you are planning on submerging your iPhone 11 in water, you should take note of these lengths, these heights, because they might affect your phone's water resistance capabilities. The screen size for both smartphones are the same, and what I'm talking about here is basically the iPhone 13 base model and the iPhone 11 base model. The screen sizes are the same, no difference, except for the fact that one is brighter than the other. Now, they both come with 6.1 inches, but the iPhone 11 is capped at a peak brightness of 625 nits, whereas the iPhone 13 is capped at a peak brightness of 800 nits. Very bright, which basically means that if you're outdoors or in the sun and you're trying to go through your smartphone, it is easier and clearer to view stuff on the iPhone 13 than the iPhone 11. Now, in terms of cameras, this is where the iPhone 13 truly stands out. There's a vast difference between these two smartphones because there has been major improvements well noted in the iPhone 13 camera. They are all coming with the same megapixel sensors. 12 megapixel cuts across both devices and all dual lenses respectively. The new ultra-wide sensor on the iPhone 13 will let in 47% more light than the iPhone 12. And the 12 megapixel main wide-angle camera has sensor shift image stabilization, which basically means that the sensors in the camera lenses would shift to compensate for any shake that would come out if you're taking a picture or a video. Well, that feature is not present on the iPhone 11, and it was only available for the iPhone 12 Pro Max series. So again, if you're looking for such a feature on your smartphone, you can either go for the 13 instead of the 12 Pro Max even. I'm just saying, it's not a good advice, but yeah, your preference matters a lot. The wide camera on the iPhone 13 actually has a f1.6 aperture, while the iPhone 11 makes do with f1.8. So you should expect better low light performance overall in the iPhone 13. Now, there's a coolest iPhone 13 camera feature, which is known as the cinematic mode. Now, what does this cinematic mode do? The cinematic mode dynamically shifts focus and follows the subject of your video. If the subject moves, so will the focus. And if the person looks away, the focus will shift to where the subject is looking. Again, the iPhone 13 video quality should be better overall too, as it supports HDR, Dolby Vision, for better colors and contrast. Trust me, the iPhone 13 is a bomb when it comes to cameras. They really did a number there with camera engineering. So if you're somebody who cares about cameras, the iPhone 13